What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. We're playing some more Shadowbringers. Not entirely sure how long I'll be streaming for, but I would like to progress as much as I possibly can until I have to leave. We still got a side quest to do before we continue the main story, and then we will jump back into the main story and hopefully get to do a dungeon right away. So let's just do that and see where we end up. Fina and what is that? Suyuna? And all the Fano, I can think of no one closer. 'Tis little wonder they were chosen to petition the spirits of the woods. In a sense, we consider all here to be family, but twins are said to have an especially powerful bond. Which is why it has been so strange to see them argue it in recent days. They have not been the same since the children of Humora soldiers breached the border. It couldn't have changed them that much, honestly. I don't think it would have. But yes, twins do have a special, unique kind of bond compared to everybody else, I think. Want to see the new schedule? Yeah, sure, I can come check it out. So we read these couple people and then I'll jump over. I spoke with Fina not long ago. She heard that I considered leaving Fano and I wish to talk. It is a decision not to be made lightly, for we may never return once we leave. But now that you and your companions are here, I feel our duty has been fulfilled. I understand the ruins must be protected from the children, but what difference does one guard make? Fina shares myself on the matter and has also considered leaving. I speak with Suna quite often, actually, about our history and duty to the late Emperor. We were once a nomadic people, or so the legends say, but Yxmaya, in her boundless love, sought to bless us with a home, and so she appeared before the Emperor of Ronka in a dream and bade him allow us into the kingdom. That is how we found our home and our purpose. Suna is determined to protect both. Ooh, she's got black hair. She looks cool. I see. Fiona yearns to explore the outside world, and Sienna would remain hidden from it. For as long as I can remember, they were inseparable. Fiona's mirthlessness tempered by Sienna's pragmatism. I never realized such differences in principles could divide them so. We have finished with the altar. I gather you have apprised Master Lanil of what happened. We wish to apologize for... There is no need, however. You were petitioned to the spirits again, and I suspect they would answer as they did before. It will not happen again, I swear it. Please say you will let us try again. Yes, let us try with one of our own and not this outsider. The summoning would have worked if not for him. Oh, it's my fault. Ah. Enough, Sienna. The problem lies not with our guest, but with you and your sister. You've been fighting over the future of Fano, and... is that right? Yep. Family is not meant to agree on everything, but fail to respect your differences and before long, you will have no family at all. What would become of Fano if the followers shared in your contempt for one another? You are to prepare for another petition of the spirits, and I expect you to come to terms before then. If the ritual is to succeed, you must find harmony. You tell them. I apologize for burdening my further, but may I ask you to accompany them? Sure. We will make this work, I promise. I will leave you to your work then. See, now they're okay with me, like, hanging out with them. I fear you have a long day ahead of you. Okay. Be right back, 2 seconds.
With the thunder in our veins, we charge into the flames. For glory and for fame, we fight, we fight. Raise your swords to the sky, feel the power, don't deny. In this epic fight we are one, battles rage till the war is won. Echoes of the past, they guide our way. Legends of the heroes who saved the day. Marching to the rhythm of the drums. Destiny awaits, here it comes. With the thunder in our veins, we charge into the flames. For glory and for fame, we fight, we fight, we fight. Raise your swords to the sky, feel the power, don't deny. In this epic fight we are one, battles rage till the war is won. Echoes rage till the walls betray our place, feel the power, don't deny. In this epic fight we are one, battles rage till the war is won. Real war is won. Till the war is won. Echoes of the past, they guide our way. Legends of the heroes who saved the day. Marching to the rhythm of the drums. Destiny awaits, here it comes. With the thunder in our veins, we charge into the flames. For glory and for fame, we fight, we fight, we fight. Raise your swords to the sky, feel the power, don't deny. In this epic fight we are one, battles rage till the war is won. Echoes rage till the walls betray our place, feel the power, don't deny. In this epic fight we are one, battles rage till the war is won. With the thunder in our veins, we charge into the flames. For glory and for fame, we fight, we fight. Raise your swords to the sky, feel the power, don't deny. In this epic fight we are one, battles rage till the war is won. Echoes of the past, they guide our way. Legends of the heroes who saved the day. Marching to the rhythm of the drums. Destiny awaits, here it comes. With the thunder in our veins, flames. For glory and for fame, we fight, we fight, we fight. Raise your swords to the sky. Feel the power, don't deny. In this epic fight, we are one. Battles rage till the war is won. Echoes rage till the walls they try to blaze. Feel the power, don't deny. In this epic fight, we are one. Battles rage till the war is won. Real war is won. Till the war is won. Echoes of the past, they guide our way. Legends of the heroes who saved the day.
Alright, mending fences. I wonder what this unlocks. Asmund, once more I appoint you witness to the petition. But before there can be another ceremony, excuse me, a new set of offerings must be made ready. An oblation of meats and fruits favored by the gods. Might I ask you to help with their preparations? Very good. The three of you go together should finish it in no time at all. When you have gathered what is required, you are to report back to me at once. I'll go ahead and begin searching for fruits. I suppose I'll hunt for meat, though it would be faster to handle this all myself. I never realized she had grown so cold. She has always been quite prideful and committed to protecting her traditions. I understand her reservations about permitting outsiders into our woods, but to be an unwelcoming, even to allies of Veronica for whom we have waited all these years, it concerns me greatly. Meanwhile, Fina seems more than willing to be the perfect host, but now I wonder if her enthusiasm is genuine. With what you have learned from the others, perhaps now you can get through Fina and Sienna, convincing them to speak their troubles. Sienna is by far the most stubborn of the two. Reach her with your words, and Fina too will open up to you before long. I'm so likable, they will just love me. Doesn't matter. It'll just happen. Let's get them sorted, and then we can jump to the main story quest. This way. I don't seem to be aggroing these guys anymore, so that's good. Since I leveled up, it's been good. Sienna. Again, she chooses you as a witness. Well, let us get this over with. We require the meat of blue stags for the offering. 3 stags should supply us with enough, I think. If you can handle that, I will gather the rest. That's one. Two more to go. I just need one more. Where's this other guy? Blue deer stag. Okay, so we got the meat. We could probably have that in now. Oh, hang on. Well, we got all the meat. We're good. Not bad. Perhaps you are worthy of the other praises. You're not quite as fast as my bow, though after all the training, I'd be surprised if you were. Takes time to cast spells. All that training to provide the photo and protect the ruins. Growing up, I believe we would always be able to defend these woods on our own, but now... never mind. Would you go and check on Fina? I will see if there is aught else worth hunting. See, the thing is like, I don't really understand. Like, we're trying to protect ourselves from that one army, but it's like they haven't really showed up in crazy numbers yet, so I don't really understand why they can't defend for themselves. It's not like I'm seeing an overwhelming force take over this land at the moment. There you are. I take it Sienna's turned you away. Well, you are more than welcome here. I am having trouble finding suitable mushrooms for the offering. If you could bring me 3, I would be forever grateful. That's 2. Where's the third? Okay. There's this third mushroom. Okay, got all 3 of the mushrooms. We can have that in and maybe start the ceremony. Were you able to find anything promising? I did, actually. Yes, these do nicely, thank you. Ever in my wildest dreams that I think I could work alongside one from outside the Great Wood. Yet here you are, and now I can't help but wonder, what if the future of Fano lies beyond our borders? The captain of the Crystarium is Vice. Yes, those who leave our village are never to return, but she has proved that they may yet go on to do great things. We could reach out to them, allow them to go freely between here and there, new homes, perhaps even establish new settlements. The Vice would thrive and the future of Fano would be secure. That's how I wish to honor our duty to his eminence by finding our sister who left the Great Wood. But that also means leaving behind Sienna. Oh, how I wished she would understand. I think it's time to talk to her. Ah! Oh my god. Sienna, she's in trouble. What did she find? You, of course, would be you, and now the beasts are gone, no matter. I will find another. What is her problem? Sienna? No, this is all my fault. When he and his comrades first arrived in Fano, I was elated. Everyone was. It was a chance to learn about the world beyond the Great Wood. But I never stopped to consider your feelings, what you might think if you left Fano. I always known of your desires to see the outside world. I have only myself to blame for not voicing my concern. Times have changed, and with your arrival, the greatest of our duties to the late Emperor has been fulfilled. The ruins will require our protection, but perhaps we can find another way. One that does not require we sacrifice our freedom. It would be selfish of me to deny you your dreams for the sake of tradition. You should not be the first, nor the last, to leave Fano. No matter where you go, you will always be family. Oh, Sienna. We're not your only allies outside Fano. She has no intention of abandoning Fano when she leaves. What does that mean, or what does he mean by this, sister? I was like, shit, I probably should have said that. You're incredibly talented, and you will make a fine member of the Guard someday. But we are all suited for such duty, and those that grow fewer and fewer, we need help, sister. The Vise who now lead lives beyond the Great Wood. And you would find them for us? Then I would make of Fano's a village from the that welcomes them home with open arms. Oh. It is a chance to prosper as we once did before the flood. To ensure to carry on the legacy of our forebears, we must seize it, sister, together. I know what you say. A word of thanks, perhaps, to our friend here. If not for him, we would still be at odds. Why, you almost sound sincere, sister. If you are done with your jokes, we should be heading back. Linil will be worried. What's gonna happen when they do their ceremony, I wonder? Maybe it won't be fire and ice. Now that you have offering, it is time we walked. Or that it's time we talked. No need, Master Linil. Fina and I are fine. Better than fine. Change has come quickly to Fano, and we allowed it to divide us when we should have embraced it together. We have learned from our mistakes and come to understand that. Though we walk different paths, our goal is the same. That is all that matters in the end. Well, it is certainly good to see you two are back on to your old selves. Well, we did have a little help. It is time, Asmid. Fina and I will make ready for the ritual. Meet us at the Morning Stars when you are ready. Ugh. Fuck me. So I gotta go north. Okay. Back to the temple. Let us begin. O spirits of the woods, hear us. We seek to renew our vow to the gods of the great wood. For the strength to protect these lands, to be the shield that guards against the accursed light. We demand trial by combat to prove our worth. To Oxcharl, keeper of the winds, to Oxgator, keeper of flames, to Yix Lokwa, bringer of rain, to Yix Anpa, bringer of harvest. We beseech you, spirits of the wood, hear our prayer and deliver them. Interesting. A spirit of lightning. Spirit born of wind and rain, whose sparks bring fire and whom ashes may come a rich harvest. Our prayers will reach, sister, there can be no doubt. As witness to our petition, we task you now with the slaying of the spirit. Go forth to see our prayers delivered to the heavens. Why is it up to me to kill your fucking spirits? I don't understand. Makes no sense. was an easy task. The spirit is slain. You did it. I confess I had no doubts at first, but you performed your duty admirably. Would you go and relay the good news to Master Linnell? We will be along shortly. Man. Collect your meat, be your therapist, collect your fruit, kill your elemental, talk to your master. Oh boy. Talk about a lot. I don't know what this unlocks. Probably nothing special, but gotta do those quests. There's still a few like in towns that I haven't even touched that I would like to eventually do. Don't act like you did anything, I swear. Fina and Sienna, I take it you were successful this time. No, you didn't do shit. Yes, Master Linnell. Everything is as it would be, or should be. Though we see the world from different eyes, it does not change how we feel about the Great Wood. In matters concerning Fano... Oh, excuse me. We are of one heart and one mind. And it is by the strength of your kinship that the Vise shall be blessed for years to come. Oh. And it is by the strength of your kinship that the Vise shall be blessed for years to come. Ah, man. As you know all too well, the fulfillment of our duty to the allies of Ronka has necessitated change, and now few of our number feel uncertain of the future. But I believe we have found the answer to our woes, the means by which we may see Fano thrive once more. For centuries we have trusted none save our own that will prove our downfall, for none can survive in the world alone, not even the guardians of Yexmaya. There is much to be gained from opening our doors to the outside world, and your presence in Fano has proven that. On behalf of the Vise, you have our humblest thanks. As for you two, I expect great things of you in the future. Me too. Thank you, Master Linnell. We will not disappoint you. Fina has decided to venture out into the world to find more of our fellow Vise who might be willing to return home. And Sienna has pledged to protect Fano and help make our village a place where they will feel welcome. Two paths of the same goal. Still, I miss you dearly when you are gone. But I have yet to even decide where I'll go, sister. There is still time for us to be together. I feel like this is like one of those scenarios. It's like when Pocahontas leaves for the first time or whatever, you know, meets the invaders and like gets taken and kidnapped. It's kind of like that. Tomato juice, blood, tomato juice. Let's take that. Sounds delicious. I don't even know what I unlocked there. Why was that quest so important? I don't understand. Okay, well, we can move up. Do that quest, so we gotta turn around the other way. Give me 2 seconds. Should I do this with NPCs to progress the story? Yes, I should. What do we got going on here? Should we leave her behind? Let's do it. Finally, a dungeon. Let's go. Ooh, what's this thing? The Quitana Pavel. Is there a way to tell my party to attack? Oh shit, I didn't even notice that. Damn, dude. Okay, so that was easy. Where are we off to next? Where's the next opening? Okay, set of stairs over this way. Let's go check it out. Get him, Thancred. What's my damage? 3,600? 3,900?
Be gone!
I thought I could do like 10,000 damage. I'm gonna have to pay attention to like what I can actually do. Excuse me. Okay, so he's just gonna pull everything. That's cool. When can I use this? I have to be under astral fire. Okay. Maybe the instance is too low and that's why I can't use it. That makes sense.
Prepare yourself. Time has not yet come.
Oh, fuck, I wasn't paying attention again. Whoops. First boss. Just give me 1 second here, guys. Just need to check something real quick here. Just bear with me for a minute here. There we go. All good. We are golden. Lazatol. Or Lozatol? Oh my goodness. Ooh, shit. That fucking hurt. I don't know what this boss does, but... Okay, so he does a frontal.
shall protect thee.
Did I just get killed? Did I actually just get one shot? No fucking way. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait, is that here a shortcut? No, it's probably not a shortcut. That sucks. What the fuck? Did I just stand in like that fucking frontal attack? God damn it. I don't believe it. That's insane. We gotta run to the boss, so just bear with. Oh fuck, I have limit break. I haven't even used that yet. I don't even know how to use limit break. Alright, low saddle, you dink. We'll get you this time.
Thy time hath not yet come.
This is not over.
I gotta pay attention to which way he's facing. Oh my god, I was like just a hair away from getting hit. Oh shit. I wasn't in the shot, that's the thing. I don't like the fact that I'm like kind of in a weird spot right now. Am I have enough for like one more fireball? Two more fireballs? Hey, survived at that time. Zeta, what's going on? How are ya? Haven't been here in a minute. Whenever you've been live, my bad for that. Being a bit sick. Oh, sorry that you're sick. Oh, it's all good. Nice thing about streaming is you can pop in at any time. And then even if you miss it, you can always find it on YouTube. It's not a big deal. I just figured I'd try to do a little bit of streaming while I got the opportunity, and then if I have to get off, I have to get off, but I wanted to progress the story a little bit. I have this weird feeling I've still got a ton of Shadowbringers to do.
This is going to leave a mark.
Oh dang, you and my favorite part of Shadowbringers right now. Am I? Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, Shadowbringers is so far not bad, but it's not hitting the same as Stormblood and Heaven's Ward. I'm still, there's been a few moments that have caught me off guard, but I'm still waiting for it to kind of like, you know, drive it home, if you know what I mean.
Gloves are on.
Despair! Oh fuck, what the hell? The hell? I'm gonna fight like a giant worm or something? Hey, there's treasure. Let's get it. No, crocodiles. Yeah, if I would have known you were here, that you guys could have sped ran me through this. It's all good. I don't mind pacing through it. If I got sped ran through everything, I probably would enjoy the content less, I think. But joining me for a run would be fine. Oh, 11,000 damage there. Nice. I've had it a few times where people have joined me on some of the runs just because, like,
I will not hold back.
it's just extra fun, right? Oh, 12,000. That's my highest, I think. I don't even know if my damage is good. After watching Zeppelin HQ, MT captures, Directness, Savix, Misu Zeka, Jesse, Cox, Shovuz, that's a lot of people. YouTube recommended me to your stream. Hey, well, that's alright. I appreciate YouTube for doing me a solid. But the thing with Zeppelin them is they're all like I know who Zeppelin is, I don't know who anybody else. But they've done a lot of the content. They've been streaming Final Fantasy XIV for a really long time, right? Me, I'm just getting back into FF14, so I'm just experiencing the MSQ again for the first time. And there's a lot of things that I don't know. And I'm just kind of learning as I go, so it's all good. Maybe it's the fact that I do my my tags really well. Maybe that's what's getting YouTube to recommend my stream. Shit, what the fuck? I fucked myself out of mana. God damn it. I'm also playing a Black Mage, and this is basically the only thing I've played since the very beginning. I played a little bit of Paladin, but not a lot. We just queued in DF, but I go at my speed whenever I have time, like, not which happens often, I just help people out where I can. Like now, which happens often, that's a bot. Is it a bot? I have no idea. It's on YouTube, so seems like a genuine comment, but I don't know. Let me know. Kawa, are you a bot? Which way did I go? I think I gotta go this way. Well, I gotta fight some weird bat thing. Here, before we fight this, let's just take a look at these pictures for a sec. Got a city on fire. Some godlike structure thing. And then light and dark. So I'm assuming it's like, this is a god of darkness, god of light. And there's gotta be balance. God of light kills god of dark. Cool. Bat Squatch. I love the names in this game. Oh no! My game crashed. Gotta pause for a sec. You're back. Sorry guys, just gotta reboot up the stream. Just give me 2 seconds here. Not the stream, but like the game. It crashed on me yesterday too, so I don't know what's going on here. It was like right at the end of the stream. The thing just fucking decided to shit. Fall on its head.
We charge into the flames for glory and for fame.
Probably have to redo that whole dungeon, unfortunately.
Raise your swords to the sky. Feel the power, don't deny. In this epic fight, we are one. Battles rage till the war is won. Echoes of the past, they guide our way.
That comment is on so many YouTube FF14 streams, is it actually?
March into the rhythm of the drums. Destiny awaits, here it comes. With the thunder in our veins.
Well, I might as well get used to it then.
We charge into the flames. For glory and for fame.
Yeah, it is, sadly.
We
That's all
fight,
good.
we fight.
I'll just have to, like,
We fight.
figure out what's, like, a genuine comment versus a non-genuine.
Feel the power, don't deny. In this epic fight, we are one. Battles rage till the war is won. Echoes rage till the walls betray our place. Feel the power, don't deny.
The servers are currently congested. Now I gotta wait, like, 5 minutes or 2 minutes before I can get in. Want me to queue with you in that dungeon? Yeah, sure, if you want. I'm totally down with you joining me if you're interested. Oh, I'm actually still on the boss, which is kind of cool. That's nice. I thought for sure it would have just kicked me out of the dungeon. Did I just lose? How did I just lose? I was like full health. I don't even know what it is that I frickin' screwed up on. Cause like I was full health and all of a sudden it just changed. Damn. I'll just have to look for the mechanic. He was slamming on the ground, had a temper tantrum, and then maybe I was just standing in the wrong spot, got hit by something. Like, I don't even know. Here, we're gonna get some Captain Morgans. We're gonna throw it in the cup. Add a little eggnog to the mix. Maybe. Actually, you know what? Still got some Dr. Pepper. Let's just do that. Take a sip just so that we get some liquid courage. Alright, let's fuck this guy up. It goes in, gets fucked up like within 2 seconds, yep. All because I don't know how to look for mechanics. You know, honestly, it's because I'm looking at my abilities, clicking them, more than I am pressing my abilities and looking at the screen. And then I'll be calling you, please come help me. There was a boss earlier. It took me like 3 times before I figured out what the mechanic was. And I don't have deadly boss mods, so I don't know what the fuck. So he screamed at me. Okay, dodge the things. I see it. Yeah.
Away with you.
I live. Oh my god. I saw it coming too and it fell on my head. That is rough. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's like the third time I got hit by that stupid pillar. Everyone's changing positions. I'm not sure what's happening here, but
Together we shall overcome this.
This is going to leave a mark.
hey, look at that. I did it. Winner, winner. I fear my ears will be ringing for quite some time. I'm not as hopeless, but I still get hit by all the pillars. Ads are great for the soul. I'm back. He's still in it. Ads are great for me. It means that I make something out of all the effort that I put into playing video games. I'll tell you right now, to be honest, my goal is to do streaming and YouTube full time. I want to be able to quit my job, quit the oil patch, get rid of the 15 and 6, and basically do my own schedule. That is the goal. That is what I'm trying to do. And unfortunately, that means I have to have ads. Because any of that revenue that I get will end up going back into the stream. I don't know when to use freeze.
I will not hold
All
back.
that I have and more I bring to bear.
Do I have enough time to cast a Fire 3? Oh, I did. Nice. Look at that. I like it. I like the transition of the dungeon so far. Oh, what's this? We can't fight those guys? Cheap. Alright, let's see what kind of damage I get from this. 3,700. That's almost as much as like a Fire 3, I think. Let's see, Fire 3 is 6,000. Jesus, never mind.
Away with you! This is going to leave a mark!
Hey, monkey, what's up? Hoo-ha, Donkey Kong. Oh shit. I fucked myself out of mana. That's the worst. I feel like I've gotten a little bit better with my rotation. Like, still probably not optimal. I'm not too sure. I still haven't watched a freaking YouTube video on it. But I feel like at least it shouldn't be too bad. You're fine. I'm just a pleb viewer. I'm just a viewer, so it's fine. You can always hit up a target dummy. Yeah, I probably will, like, off a stream or whatever. But I think I got the general idea, right? So you get whatever these are, and then you stack it with this. And then I'm assuming I swap over, cast my Fire 1, because that resets and makes it so I possibly cast a Fire 3 for free. Triple cast, Fire 4. Fire 4. Oh, well, I wasn't able to do it. But basically, I spam Fire 4s, and then if reset with Fire 3, and then go to Mana Font, and then spam Fire 4s again. And then finish with a Mana Burn with one of these two. And then Polyglots I just kind of throw in at any time. I feel like that's the right way to play it, but I'm not super sure. I haven't been getting the Fire 3 proc lately, it's just kind of irritating. So right here, it's triple cast. Oh, I burned my mana. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that, so I might as well just fucking burn Polyglot. I totally fucked that up. Let's see. So freeze gives me these three. This will give me a restack of this and maybe reset that. Maybe not. I don't know what I'm talking about. See, I didn't get a Fire 3 fucking thing again. That sucks. So roughly around 6 seconds, cast Fire 3. Burn the last little bit of mana that I have. Probably could squeeze a Polygon.
Prepare yourself.
No, for fuck. Nope, nope. Get off of me, bro. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to try this rotation again because I wasn't expecting those apes to come after me. No, still no Fire 3 proc. So burn Fire 4s. Let's see if I get this right. Burn Fire 4, burn Fire 4. Cast a Fire 2 just to reset it. Hopefully it doesn't run out. Regenerate mana. Fire 4s. Oh, shit. Fuck that up. Yeah, I think I get it. Just... as long as I don't move, I think I'm okay. Let's go. I wish I could help you out. But yeah, that all sounded like Spanish to me. What class do you play again? Like, are you a healer, a tanker, or a DPS? Oh my goodness. So he has an acid splash. Oh, what the fuck?
I shall protect thee.
So that guy just got like an acid thing on top of him. I haven't had that yet. So he's gonna suck me in. And then I'm gonna run this way. Okay, so that wasn't so bad actually.
This is going to leave a mark.
Okay, I gotta space out. Oh my god, I almost ran into the fire. Jesus. I feel like we're doing okay. I could use limit break. Did he actually move out of the way? So my limit break's a meteor, I guess. I might not actually die this time. That's so impressive. Go me. Oh, what is this? I don't like it. I'll give the healers some props. He's doing a really good job at keeping me alive.
This is going to leave a mark.
Oh, it's too close. Please don't let me die. Nice. I don't touch my DPS much. I have healer. I have a healer leveled for that in case, but I'm honestly trash at healing. I really want to know what the healing's like in this game. I think it'd be really good. You gotta stretch that purple tether until you don't see the arrows anymore. Is this a common mechanic that you see in like endgame bosses? Is that why it's like easy for you to kind of like figure out what it does? Like obviously time with the game, but I feel like a lot of these mechanics are shared with endgame bosses and you just kind of get familiar with it. Like I've seen the one, I don't remember what the boss is called, but basically it's like you have these light beams and everybody's all spaced out and you got to kind of narrow the beams so that they're lined up with the party, and they have to be maybe across from each other as well. I can't remember, but it's like one of the end game bosses for the new expansion. I'm drinking rum of the spice variety. I'm drinking your small one. I didn't want to take your big one from you, so I took the small one. I'm out of beer. I think I might be talking about an X trial. Was it a robot chicken? No, it had, basically it starts off as a dude, then it turns into a dark chick, and then it turns into an angel chick, and then they fuse to become a dark angel chick. It's like a P, like P1 through 5 or something like that. I can't remember. Yeah, it is. It's rum. You bet. Okay, so I absorbed the Light Warden's light. I'm now brighter than I ever have been. Do you know who I'm talking about? You're talking about Pandemonium raids, yeah. Maybe. Fucking brought the night sky. Look how beautiful it is. So lovely.
The Blessed's prayers have been answered.
Yeah. But the thing is I don't know. Actually, well, what's the newest expansion? Is it? It's not Endwalker. The newest expansion is something else. I thought.
Aye, that they have.
Maybe it's Endwalker. Dawn Trial? It's not in Dawn Trial? Hey, this time we did it as a team.
Yet troubleth thee.
It does. Though he shows no immediate signs of corruption, the danger remains. He must be told.
I already know, because I'm literally watching you talk as we speak. You were looking for the rum? Sorry, babe.
Oriange. Paint for me a picture with your words.
Oh boy.
A sea of shimmering stars. Diamonds strewn across a raven gown. Boundless and beautiful.
You know what's insane is I actually have to listen to what Oriange says to understand anything that he says. So if I don't just like look at it and process it, I just don't get the concept of what he's talking about.
Tis an exquisite sight, not unlike that of the source. Calm and gentle and forgiving.
Maybe that's why I like, you know, doing things at night more than I like during the day. I feel like Oriange is painting that picture of like why I hate the sun, because I always refer to myself as like a vampire, but it's like I'm not, obviously. But I hate doing things in the daytime. I'm a night owl. I just rather hang out at night. And he's kind of putting it in an eloquent way for people to understand.
I can see it.
For however deep the void, or wide the expanse, there is no shore so distant as to be beyond the reach of light. Ominous though that may sound, given our present travails.
There's no shore so distant as to be beyond the reach of the light. Ominous though they may sound, given our present travails. She just touches butt. She's like, good job. And smacked his ass.
Well fought.
Damn.
Let us return home. The murals. If I am not mistaken, they predate the Empire.
How can you tell?
At least someone understands him. I wouldn't say that I understand him fully, but...
Most are made from mineral-based pigments. But whatever was used here is older than anything I have ever seen.
I've got a pretty good imagination, so...
According to Almet, this sanctuary was built to preserve the wisdom of the ancients. What events do these murals commemorate, I wonder?
Just look at the pictures. I already told you what they did before we even started the dungeon. Oh, he's gonna tell me. The assholian's gonna tell me.
Linger after defeating your enemies. Navigating these halls on foot is exhausting.
Come to lead us to safety, have you?
I was bored. But how is the hero of the hour?
I hate likable villains. You want to hate him, but he's too cool.
Fighting fit, I see. Keep up the good work.
Can you just
You're
tell me?
plotting something.
Yeah, just tell me what your plans are, dude.
Every hour of every day. But never you mind about that. As I have told you 1,000 times before, I like to watch. Nothing more.
He's been around for a while, and it took him almost 3 full expansions before he decided to actually show himself in this game. Isn't that pretty crazy? He obviously does like to watch, and he's an extremely patient character, so...
Well, I would quit this place, and I suggest you do the same. There is yet work to be done.
You know, for a while I thought I would quit this place was an Urianger thing, but it seems like it's an everyone thing.
Ah, there is a sight to bring a tear to the eye.
You recognize these scenes?
That I do. Indeed, there was a time when anyone and everyone would. Until one calamitous day when the world was divided across 10 and 3 reflections, sundering the land and all who dwelled upon it.
What does that even mean? Divided across 10 and 3 reflections. Can you guys explain that to me? I could understand if it was like 10 reflections. Oh, my camera's doing a thing. We'll give it a sec. Hey. Focus. I can understand if it was 10 reflections, because then that just means 10 different worlds, but 10 and 3s, and so unless it's like 10 worlds divided into 3 sections, like, I don't understand.
And the worst part? No one could remember it. Not really. Just fragments and fleeting memories of an achingly familiar world. A vision shared of a paradise lost, preserved only in song and scripture and paint. Once upon a time. Yet here we find ourselves again, to look, learn, and remember.
To be immortal, man.
Then share with us the stories you know so well. We are listening.
Before the Great Sundering, there was one world. A world that knew naught but peace and prosperity.
My interpretation was a city on fire. Okay, so not even close.
Until it was faced with a crisis. Unprecedented, terrifying. Civilization found itself perched upon a precipice, staring into oblivion. But through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest.
Okay, something I didn't see. I only saw this image. I didn't see the people praying. And honestly, if I looked at this, I probably would have said that they do look like they are praying.
Zodiac was his name.
Zodiac.
By his grace was the calamity averted.
Zodiac.
Is that a familiar name? Should I know it?
A savior mighty and magnificent, deserving of reverence and gratitude. One would have thought, yet some thought otherwise.
See, right now it just kind of looks like they are... Like, these guys prayed for the light, these guys prayed for the dark. For balance, but maybe it was to fight against one another.
From the fears of these naysayers would rise Hydaelyn, She who was to serve as his shackles, to bind him and hold him in check.
Okay, so this is Hydaelyn. This is the crystal we've been dealing with this entire time. This is the one that reincarnated Minfilia. And then Zodiark, we haven't come across him yet, but he's basically the alter ego of Hydaelyn. If I understand correct, don't get me.
And they fought, and they fought, and in the end, Hydaelyn was victorious.
Why was Hydaelyn victorious against Zodiark? So I feel like Zodiark came first, and then Hydaelyn showed up after.
With all her strength, she smote him, dealing a blow so devastating that it split the very fabric of reality. And thus was Zodiark banished and his being divided.
Also, what's super confusing is why... So, like, is it literally the only reason why they're fighting is because some people didn't like the fact that there was, like, a dark entity, and then they're like, well, we're gonna pray for our own god, manifest it, and fight yours. Ours is stronger, it wins. It seems odd.
That concludes today's lesson on long-forgotten history. Though I imagine your mother would offer a rather contradictory account, as is her wont.
You know, it's pretty funny when little pictures on walls is really interesting to me. Over a lot of different things that are happening right now. Hey, there you go. There I go. Let's go. I really enjoy trying to piece together a story that I'm super unfamiliar with.
But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiark and Hydaelyn are not gods. Well,
What? Not gods of the first? Is that what you thought these paintings depicted? Or... Oh.
Oh my god, man. Can you just stop? This guy is like just a total shit. Oh my goodness, you didn't know? How did you not know? Everyone knows. But you didn't know? Oh shit. That's crazy.
They are gods after a fashion, yes.
I think the thing behind it was a
Different from
god.
the kind with which you are so intimately acquainted.
Okay.
Formed of faith and prayer, of conviction and devotion.
So then where does the Ascians fit into this fucking story? Because Ascians are immortal, and as far as I know, they're the only immortal beings. And even the... I can't remember what they're called. I want to call them summons, because I've been playing since Final Fantasy VII. Summons, Aeons, you know, whatever you want to call them. I can't remember what they're called in this. But... it's just... I don't understand where the Ascians fit into this.
The eldest and most powerful of primals.
You want to see something cool before I continue the story? You want to see all the Final Fantasy shit that I have? So much Final Fantasy shit. And actually, once I'm done Hogwarts Legacy, I will be playing Final Fantasy XVI. The original disc for Final Fantasy VII had it since I bought it in the Sears catalog when Sears was still around. And I've been playing it since the original PlayStation. This was the very first copy I ever owned. This is the first game I ever played on a PlayStation. Still have 8. The original 8. Still have 9. The original 9. I even have Legend of Dragoon, not Final Fantasy, but just as good. Oh, I got 2 copies of it. FF7 Reunion, FF16, FF7 Rebirth. I got a lot of, and then I actually own every single Final Fantasy game, so. Big fan.
You have spun quite a tale. Yet you have not explained the role of the Ascians in all of this. How is it you are privy to ancient secrets lost to time?
Okay, I'm going to answer this question for you, Y'shtola. They're immortal, and they are avatars of the Dark God. One-upping you, I see? Nah.
Finally, you asked the right question.
Oh my goodness.
And shrewd questions warrant honest answers.
We'll see if I'm right. I also own a ton of other ones. Like I own 10, 10-2, 11, 13, 14. I don't own the second one. With the one with lightning, I think that was 13. I can't remember though. But I basically own every single one except for like maybe like 1 or 2. I used to have the original strategy guide for Final Fantasy VII until I lent it to a friend and he ripped it apart. He gave me my strategy guide back, literally ripped up in pages. Okay, you know what's funny? I own Final Fantasy XI. I bought it for the PS2. I had the adapter that you connect to the back of the PS2. And I could never get myself to connect to the actual game. So I literally bought the game just to watch the intro cinematic. Yep. I literally bought a game just to watch an intro cinematic. I'm one of those guys.
We Ascians know because it is our history. Our story. It was we who summoned Zodiac. We natives of that sundered paradise.
We're getting some answers.
Now, do you see why we yearn for the great rejoining? For our world, for our people, for all creation to be made whole again.
I'm just gonna say this oh, fucking camera. I'm just gonna say this is a bunch of bullshit. Do I know what singular is? I don't know if that's a Final Fantasy mechanic or if that is a specific game. I'm not entirely sure what you mean by singular. You might have to give me a bigger hint. I've been playing games for a long time, so I might have to process. Cell phone company that used to exist. You know, to be honest, I don't know if that's like a US cell phone company, but I'm from Canada. So it might not be the same. Like Singular Mobile sounds kind of familiar, maybe, if that's right. But yeah, I'm from Canada. So it might not be the same as the US.
Wouldn't you wish for the same?
You know what I don't get is, okay, so the Ascians, or the original tribe, the original people that summoned Zodiac, but at the same time, why are the Ascians immortal? To me, that makes no sense. So, if Zodiac is their god, they summoned it, and he maybe granted them immortality, or maybe they're stuck in a time loop or something like that. Like a rift between something, between worlds, between whatever. Maybe, but like, wouldn't Hydaelyn have something similar? Because like we have Minfilia, she's a constant reincarnation, and she's the avatar of Minfilia, but she's like technically the only immortal, and she still dies and then comes back. So I just don't understand how there's not an equal tribe of people that are also immortal on the Hydaelyn side versus the Zodiac side. I don't know if that's a fair question or not. I feel like it is, though. Do you suppose there is any truth to Emmett Selch's claims? I 100% think that he... Okay, so with Emmett Selch, I definitely think he's telling the truth. I think that he might be in the right to do what he's doing based off of his own feelings and what he thinks it is like the right course. But I also think he's kind of sweet-talking the story a little bit. Like, he's giving us the sob story version of the content, but he's not telling us the whole truth, and he's keeping out details that maybe, like, there was a reason why Hydaelyn was even brought to this world to begin with. Like, it wasn't just, like, two factions are fighting because they have a disagreement. I think that it was, like, a group of Ascians are disagreeing with another group of Ascians, and, you know, I don't want to say it, but, like, you know, it's Zodiac is like the dark side of everything, whereas Hydaelyn's the light side. So maybe there's some evil shit happening behind the scenes that we're not aware of yet, or at least I'm not aware of yet. I don't know. I'm really interested to see where this is going to go. I think for me personally, though, it's really good for me to ask these questions because, you know, I can go back and, like, say a previous clip and be like, holy fuck, I actually said, I predicted something and it was actually true. And this could be like, you know, 6 months later, a year later, and be like, fuck, I was right the whole time. I mean, maybe. Though recent events plainly warrant further discussion, I think it is best that we wait until Alphinaud and the others are present. Ernest Selch included. How convenient that he should choose this moment to keep to the shadows. Well, no matter. For the present, we should return to Fanau and make certain of the Yulmoran's withdrawal. After that, Slitherbow, the Blessed are no doubt elated by what has become of the sky. Man, we're so fucking badass. I really like trying to solve puzzles. I think that's why I enjoy Final Fantasy so much, just because, like, it constantly keeps making me think of, like, questions that I want answers for, you know? And even if I'm, like, totally wrong, it's still kind of cool, because then what that becomes is, like, fan theory over what's actually happening. And I think that happens with, like, a lot of, like, TV shows and animes and stuff like that, like book series. There's a lot of fan theories when it comes to, like, their favorite characters. And I can relate to that, so, and I'm sure a lot of people can. Protectors of the Woods. The guy looks like he's screaming to the world. Asmid, you could not have come at a better time. Sienna and I have given leave to explore beyond the borders of Yuxmaya. As we know nothing of what lies past the borders of the Great Wood, I suggest she visits somewhere close to home, Slitherbow. For us to go alone would likely incite panic in our company. However, they might be at ease. I apologize for this abrupt request, but we would most gratefully Grateful if you could introduce us to the people there. Do I literally have to leave this place just to go introduce you to some people? Then this is settled. We will wait for you at Wildfett, near the entrance to Slitherbow. Can I fly? Oh shit. I swapped to the wrong armor. Oh no! Hang on, one sec. I swapped to an armor and I also didn't save the new gear. I don't even remember what I was wearing. Fuck. I think it was Blue Spirit. Because that's like, yeah, 403. I think that's what I wore last time. And then headpiece has to show because we want that eye patch. Excuse me. Sorry. Do you want to know why I chose a black mage as my starting class? I'll give you a really simple opportunity to guess why. You probably won't get it, but there's a big reason why I chose black mage over every other class in the game, and it has to do with Final Fantasy. So, if you are a Final Fantasy fan, it should be decently easy. You might not. I mean, once I tell you the answer, you're gonna be like, if you know, then you're gonna be like, oh, that's an obvious reason why. But if you don't know, I know it's like one of those questions where it's like it literally could be any answer, but it's like, I don't know. It seems like an easy answer to, like, if it has to do with Final Fantasy. If you don't know, that's fine. Just say I don't know, and I'll just tell you why. If you know these two, would you mind? Well, we've been expecting you, Asmid. Your coming was foretold in the Gospel of Quinfort. The Great Serpent speaks to me once more, and of azure flowers, sacred temples, and secrets engraved on ancient tablets. It's literally because of Vivi from Final Fantasy IX. Vivi is the only reason why I decided to play a black mage. Out of every other class, out of every other character, like, I could have been a machinist, I could have been literally anything else because of, like, Sid. I could have been, like, a dragoon, I could have been something with a gun, like Vincent. But I chose Vivi as my inspiration to why I decided to play a black mage. The calamity is upon us, friend, and our divine protector would see it averted once more. He was hell's bent on coming here and somehow dragged me along with him, though I wasn't exactly inclined to stay behind, seeing as how his visions have been right before. Do you know anything of this talk of visions and calamities? The calamity, yes, it can be avoided with the guidance of the Great Serpent. Have you seen it? We do not know this, Great Serpent, but if it is a snake you seek, you'll find them along the banks of Regret. Yes, it makes sense it would be near a water. After all, it was at Lake Tusi Mekta that we first met. Now, are these the same two dudes? Yeah, it is. Oh, Great Serpent, your servant comes for you. Wait, it's not safe for us to go alone in these woods. I apologize for this unusual behavior. He means well. Perhaps, but such recklessness can prove fatal. Asma, would you go and make sure that they are safe while you see them? I will take this one to Fanao. If I seriously have to do another snake chain quest, it's gonna like not surprise me, honestly. I would just stay with Black Mage then no matter what as your main job. It's not my main job, that's the stupid part. In every single MMORPG, I am a paladin. World of Warcraft, I'm a paladin. Diablo, I'm a paladin. Frickin' it could literally be like Aeon, Rift, anything that is as close to a holy fighter. Neverwinter Nights, fucking, I don't know, Guild Wars 2. Every game, I am as close to a paladin as I possibly can be. Ooh, the hat is backwards. He means business. Yeah. It's because I knew I was going to do a dungeon and I had to fucking be serious. I had to take a sip of liquid courage just to get through it because my nerves were fucking through the roof. I mean, this game doesn't make me nervous, but I like to pretend that I am serious about the game. I think the only thing that would make me nervous in this game is doing, like, a raid. An endgame raid would make me nervous just because I feel like there's this weird expectation when it comes to veteran players that just is like, if you don't know, they have only so much patience because it's a Final Fantasy game. But then once you, like, fuck up, like, 2 or 3 times, it's like, if you keep fucking up, you're just done and we're gonna kick you out. Tanking's super easy in FF14. I'm not gonna lie, tanking is really easy, you know, even in World of Warcraft. Yeah, are you literally? I might have to like literally pack like 2 or 3 pairs of pants because I mean, you're gonna be getting me to shit myself. Fuck it, I'll be so nervous. It'd be scary. As far as my understanding is, most of the raids in Final Fantasy XIV last like fucking 30 to 45 minutes. For like entire phases of the fight, like because it's usually like multiple phases. $18 minutes? I've seen people go a really long time. Expectation is Dragon Song Reprise. I might have to look to see what that even is. I can pull it up. Here, let's see. What is Dragon Song Reprise? I'm actually kind of curious. Dragon Song Reprise. I'm super curious. What is this disaster? Hey, this guy looks familiar. Got a fruit fly in my room. Haven't we fought that guy before? In, like, Heaven's Ward? I mean... Oh, hang on. One sec. I see what's happening here. Hang on. Main monitor. Oh. Main monitor. There we go. Okay. So, you didn't see what I was seeing. This is what you're talking about. I will cut you to pieces. I love that, like, weird distortion that they got going on. Heck yeah. Okay, stay in the circle. That's easy. Everyone stay stacked. I feel like you can't touch the green shit. I don't understand how people know where to place these little icons, but I think I'll figure that out as I go. This guy's stacking on B. This guy might be stacking on C. So there's a knockback, guys slashing around, explosions everywhere. Stay out of the bombs. Everyone has a symbol. What's this about? Look at the fucking party almost like wiped right there. Seriously, how does a healer not shit themselves playing this? PlayStation? I think he's using. I think he's PC. I don't think he's PlayStation. I noticed that it shoots in different angles. Is this the Dark Knight class? Is that what's going on? Oh, you meant the symbol? Why does this look so familiar to me? I feel like I've done this fight. Or at least this boss. Like, this is Heaven's Ward, is it not? So how is this a prerequisite? Jesus. These fights, man, are just insane. There's so much going on, I don't understand how people understand what the fuck's happening. Like, where do you go in this scenario? Between the two fires and then to the middle? It looks like someone's kiting those explosions around. And then you got the pillars with the lightning, so you gotta absorb the lightning shocks. Everyone's stacking. What an insane fight. If I start doing raids, I will definitely be recording them and making them their own individual videos on YouTube. I don't plan on, like, staying away from Final Fantasy for very long. Did we just switch to Heaven's Ward again? Or, sorry, we were in Heaven's Ward, but now we're like... what was that? What was that dragon called? It's on the tip of my tongue. What's the dragon fight called? Yeah, it was a phase transition. So basically this... maybe I didn't do this fight. The characters are familiar. Yeah, Nidhogg. I remember fighting, like, doing this in Heaven's Ward. This was, like, one of my favorite fights in the game. I feel like the time between mechanics is so short. I'm not necessarily gonna watch the whole video, but I definitely might check it out on my own on my free time. Just let's see, capture. There we go. Yeah, fucking... That Nidhogg fight was probably, like, one of my favorites of all time. Absolutely. Right, we're doing this, like, stupid side quest. Where am I going? I totally missed the Am I supposed to actually just go back? Okay. Easiest side quest ever. Yeah, I'll probably end up recording, like, every major fight that I do. Because, like, I would like to get one of those glowy weapons. I think that'd be sweet. Back in my day, I used to play the shit out of MMOs. And it took me forever to get my glowy weapon, but I got her eventually. And then I finally felt like I could be a part of... I could say that I'm a part of the Final Fantasy community, truly. It's like, you're not a real Final Fantasy player until you get a glowy weapon. They bring me with them 2 guests from Slitherbound. Very well, let us see what they have to say. Can you tell I'm not on a script? A most fortuitous turn of events. The gift you speak of is unknown to us, though it is rare a child of Fanao born with such gift would be appointed Keeper of Whispers. It would be most unwise to ignore this vision. Keeper of Whispers, yes, I'd rather like that title. Great, with stroke his ego. He also spoke of monstrous snakes in the lake to the west. Perhaps he meant Legend of Lazot. And it's a battle with the winged serpent. We already beat Lazot. There are a number of tablets in the Great Pyramid of Yuxnir which tell of such tales. The one we seek may be among them. However, only the Emperor or one of the sufficient statues may pass through those hollowed halls. As bearer of the seal of Ronka, you have been granted leave to enter if you would bring me the tablet, I can decipher its writings. Might I accompany him? Not inside, of course, but close enough to see the temples I have beheld in my visions. So he just wants to know that it's like a real thing, not just a fake thing. We can escort you, but you must not run off as you did before. Yeah, this dude's like, you need a leash or a shot collar for this guy just to keep him where we need him. So I gotta go up. I am really curious to know what's gonna happen in the next few cutscenes. Cause like, we had a big moment with the Ascian, and he's like the grandfather. Been around for a long time, totally an immortal. And then there's like, what's gonna happen after this? Like, I know Lord Vothri is kind of a prick, so we're gonna have to deal with him. So I feel like if there's ever gonna be a fight, it's gonna be between us and Lord Vothri. But I can't imagine him leaving his little palace. And in the intro cinematic, doesn't Thancred fucking kick the shit out of the lion? So I probably won't even be fighting this stupid thing. Lahi. Though you cannot read the script, you can see image of Namazu is engraved on the tablet. This likely has nothing to do with the Great Serpent. So that's a dud, is what you're saying. Bear with me while I top up my drink here. I feel like I'm gonna make a mess by doing this. It's probably a bad idea. We're swapping to eggnog. Eggnog and spiced rum. You know what's funny? I actually do recall way back in the day, I watched the live performance for this song. Like, obviously it was on YouTube, it wasn't like a live performance, but I know that there is some significance to the Final Fantasy community. It's such a unique song, too. So cool. Someone tell me what this instrument is. I want to know. I haven't missed a whole lot, honestly. Basically, if you want an update on what you missed, I poured rum into a cup and then dumped my eggnog into it. So now I'm drinking rum mixed with eggnog. And then I was talking about this song and how I remember watching the live performance of this song and how it has some significance to the Final Fantasy community. And then I asked you what kind of an instrument was playing it a second ago. Because it's like nothing you would normally hear out of most songs. Though you cannot read the script, you see the image of Quell. It is engraved on the tablet. This likely has nothing to do with the Great Serpent. Though you cannot read the script, you see an image of a snake engraved on the tablet. You tuck it away in the cloth of for safekeeping. I might have to pull it up after because it's been a while since I've seen it. And I remember it being a fun video to watch. It's called, like, what? Lahid? Lahi or Lahid? Lahid? I'm not a singer. I can't sing for shit. The tablet, you found it. Come. I would know what secret it hides. Damn, no. How did you fare with the Great Pyramid? I found this tablet. It had a snake on it. Yes, this indeed is the tablet we were looking for. A moment while I pore over the writings. You know what I've learned by reading Final Fantasy text? Is my knowing how to use punctuation verbally is very bad. That song is called Civilizations. Had to look it up, look up the spelling. Yeah, it's one of those ones where it's just like, I don't know, but it's just law anything. Law Final Fantasy XIV. I'm sure a search will come up with something. Thank you for your patience. I have finished deciphering the tablet, and its contents were informative. By the Emperor's command, the stone giant Lozatol did clash with the serpent. The battle raged for many days and many nights, and finally, the ancient guardians stood triumphant. The dreaded stake was sealed in an immense jewel, its true name never to be uttered again, the years spent in slumber. Quelled in rage and the seething ire it once exuded became a benign aura. Man came to worship the jewel, and thus the Great Destroyer became the great protector of the woods. I'm actually hoping that by reading, like, openly reading Final Fantasy XIV text, that it'll kind of improve my storytelling, because, like, I feel like that's something that's really important as a streamer, is being able to tell a story. And unfortunately, with the way I think about my own voice, I feel like I'm not very good at it. So I'm hoping that by reading these complex texts, that it actually improves the way I speak and the way I read. After the Great Sealing, the Emperor commanded the fiercest sentinels to east to keep guard of the Great Pyramid in Nyuxnir. To the west, he sent his priests, who would watch over the slumbering serpent from the covering halls of Dwaddle. Together they would protect the Empire, and so did it thrive. Alas, in a strange twist of fate, the temple to the west would be submerged beneath the water lake. To see Mekta, its priests drowned, lamenting their loss. The Great Protector thrashed and writhed within the Great Jewel, stirring the power of the earth, causing the trees to grow ever thicker, even greener. And the guards of the pyramids would become guardians of the ever-expanding forest. Telling a story and being unique, we all got some interesting things to share. You know what? I find that when I go back and I watch my own videos, that I surprise myself sometimes. Like, I honestly think that I'm really bad at speaking. But there's just some times where I'm just like, you know what? That actually wasn't too bad as a viewer. And then maybe other people might enjoy it as well. But there's always room for improvement. And I'm not the linguist in the family. Honestly, it's my sister. She actually went to school for it. So my wife's good at like writing. And she's really good at, you know, doing like, you know, her punctuations and all that. Like doing proper grammar when it comes to writing and stuff. Whereas like I can read more complex words. Or even if she was like trying to sound out a word, I'd be able to figure out what that word is before she would be able to figure it out. But then she's the one who corrects my spelling all the time. So it's a really weird dynamic that I got going on when it comes to like language. And the Vise have remained here all this time. Incredible. But Master Lanil, were there really protectors other than us in the Great Wood? I cannot say for certain, but this is not the first time. I have reached such claims in our ancient texts. Can you imagine it? 2 tribes protecting the whole of Raktika? Even assuming they exist, we would have no way of tracing their lineage. But I do not think these priests are who we were meant to find. For one who shares their gift and reverence for Ronka now stands before us. We'd be honored to work alongside you in protecting Raktika and the ruins of Ronka. We are, you know, I'd say a lot of people hate their own voice most of the time. I don't necessarily hate my own voice. I just know that I'm not capable of hitting certain notes or, I don't know. It's very this. Whereas, like, a lot of people can fluctuate their voice and stuff, and I have a hard time doing it. It doesn't help that I'm not feeling good, so my throat's a little sore. It'd be an honor, but I fear I am not worthy of such position. It is not a question of worthiness, it is a matter that you are willing. And when the time comes, I intend on leaving and... I intend to leave and search for our Vise sisters who would join us. Perhaps this is a calamity my vision foretold, the plight of the people, the reality that Ronka's history may one day be lost in time. And the Great Serpent has chosen me to be your savior, a new keeper of whispers to protect this and serve the Great Wood. I also feel like I read ahead. So, like, if I'm trying to read these words, I will end up reading ahead and almost skipping words, which is really annoying, and I'm trying to fix that as well. Speaking of which, where did the snake go? It was here but a moment ago. That snake just keeps disappearing. Keep track of your pet, bro. He doesn't seem perturbed by it. Return to slumber, no doubt, but should the Great Serpent have need of us again, I will be here waiting and listening. You know what? He's probably hanging out my boot or something. Actually, he's right beside us. And no one else notices. If his head weren't in the clouds, he might notice, I suppose. He'd be willing to take it with you before he comes to his senses. So long as it remains here, I'm afraid he'll be convinced the calamity looms around the corner. Scree. Go on, take it. If all that stuff about the Great Serpent is true, we'll still have his visions to warn us of danger. I got a snake in my boot. If it seems friends of Fnell can be found closer to us than I dare hope, I will consult the chieftainess that we may formalize an alliance with Slitherbow. An alliance? Yes! We will protect the Raktika as it did the days of the Empire. Villages of the East were working together as one. Huzzah! Let's go. He's so excited. I love it. For someone who's kind of like a prophet, it's pretty awesome to see him with such enthusiasm. Okay, so once again, that was a plus side quest, and it didn't specifically give me something that was unlockable, unless I'm just like, I'm expecting more. I feel like I'm doing a regular quest and not like a quest that unlocks things. The only thing that makes me feel otherwise is the fact that I had to do an unlockable with those two other guys, and then I had to do unlockable with those two girls, and now I'm doing an unlockable with all like the whole group together. We're always our own credit. Practice makes perfect with that, but it's not a big deal breaker. I always find being yourself is the best route in a lot of situations. I completely agree with that. I don't like to be fake, especially on stream. I have a hard time watching people that are super fake on stream. And like, if I have an opinion, I'm pretty forward about it. So if I give you a response, it's usually a genuine response. I'm also born in the I was born in the 80s, so I really don't have much of a filter either. You are returned and unharmed, I see. Indeed, I am pleased to report that the Light Warden is no more. Thanks in large part to you. It was actually a group effort. That the death of a single Sin Eater should make such a difference. As our numbers waned, so too did our hope that the ruins we have devoted our lives of guarding would ever find purpose. Yet here you are, the allies of whom you have waited these much centuries. And with your arrival came the chance to pass our legacy, the ancient wisdom of the Empire. That alone would have been reward enough. Never did imagine it would serve to banish the light from pervaded these woods. Holy fuck. I think it's actually the drink that's really making this hard. On behalf of the Vise, our forebears, and the late Emperor of Ronka, you have our deepest thanks. Yes. I feel like that was like Zoolander or something. Like it's like end scene. It is we who should be thanking you. Our journey through the Quitana Revel proved most enlightening. To be privy to such knowledge is an honor, one for which we never hoped. Please, you need not be so humble. We but do our duty to decree the late Emperor. Would that he were still with us to express his gratitude in person. You know what's really interesting is I haven't noticed anybody do anything. Like, these guys are supposed to be the protectors, and they're probably protecting, and I'm just not in the area that they're protecting, but I haven't noticed these bunny chicks do fucking anything. I've been doing, they're collecting, they're gathering, they're freaking deciphering, they're dungeoning. I'm running through these dungeons. I literally did an Indiana Jones where the fucking boulders like behind me and I gotta like go left and right to dodge them. You know, I was born in the 90s, but born and raised in the US Northeast, so I appreciate the honesty. Really hard to find that nowadays. I completely agree. There are a lot of streamers that I watch, and I'm pretty sure they are genuine, but I hate the online persona. It's hard for me to be anything but me. So the way I see it is most people either like it and they take it for what it is, or they hate it and they move on with their lives, right? But sister, does this not mean our duty is fulfilled? To our allies, perhaps, but the ruins cannot be left unguarded. So long as we live here in the woods, the secrets of Ronka must not fall into the wrong hands. There's an open temple, just saying. And literally that old man, that old fucking monk dude that grabbed a pixie not that long ago was in there. So you're doing a poor job. Just saying. Is Runar still here? Actually, I haven't seen that guy in a while. No, we escorted him back to Slitherbow shortly after you set out. If you would return to the Knights Blessed, we will not keep you any longer. I suspect that they would be glad of your company. Yeah, we should go see if that guy's alright. I mean, he was poisoned after all. Thank you, Almet. I look forward to the day when we might... Excuse me. That came out of nowhere. Thank you, Almet. I look forward to the day when we might share more leisurely visit to the ruins of Ronka. We will await your return then. Bye! There's a check mark there. Huh? Oh, it's way over here. Okay. Fuck walking, man. I'm not walking that far when I can teleport. I'm not calling you out. I'm not saying anything about... I made a bunny character. I made... So, I know that typically most people don't, you know, make multiple characters. Sometimes they do, but, like, I would say that it is not common for a person to play multiple characters in this game because classes share. But the thing is I've made a character specifically for each race. Bunnies are girly, though. Just saying. I'm okay, but you know what? My bunny is fucking the manliest bunny you will ever see. I don't even care. Manliest bunny you will ever see.
You are returned, and none the worse for wear, I see.
And the funny thing is I specifically made him as bushy as I can make him with the shortest ears. I would make a bunny, maybe. I actually made a bunny female, and then I was like, nah, I'm a dude. I should probably not play female characters in MMORPGs. I know a lot of guys like to do that, where they're like, I need to be a girl in an MMO, but it's like, no, I'm a dude. I'm just going to play my gender. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me to play anything else.
You needn't worry about us.
I'll show you what my characters look like. And they all share the same name, too, which is pretty cool.
They turned tail and fled at the sight of the night sky. The children of the everlasting dark have also retreated back to Woven Oath.
I don't understand this. Like, I feel like the everlasting dark and the Yulmarins, or whatever they're called, I feel like there was supposed to be an invading army that's supposed to be taking over everything. And then just because I made it nighttime, they just retreat. I don't understand this... Like, impending doom that you think is a problem, and then all of a sudden it's not a problem anymore. Just because it became nighttime. It's like, what the fuck?
Try as they might, they could not deny the truth of their own eyes.
Yeah. All I was saying is that dudes should play dude characters.
Sea of heaven, full of love and grace, where none need know pain or suffering.
I like Runar. He's so cool.
In that moment, when the sky's light began to wane, I knew our prayers had been answered. That we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer.
So basically what he's saying is we're not doomed anymore. We don't have to... We don't have... Okay, so in this sentence, if I was just to interpret it as it is, it would say, we don't have to fight to live anymore. That's basically all that I'm getting out of it. That we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end. So we're always fighting for our life. You'd be surprised what you find in Final Fantasy. I'm not surprised. And the thing is I'm not just a Final Fantasy XIV player. Like, I've played Neverwinter Nights, I've played Guild Wars 2, I've played World of Warcraft, I've played New World. I'm looking forward to playing Ashes of Creation. I played Aeon. I'm an avid MMO player, so I'm not surprised when I find, you know, what people do in these games.
When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right.
What the fuck? So you're saying that I was like, you know what? He totally contradicts himself in this moment. He's like, I was suspicious of you, but I liked you the whole time? Huh?
You are the bringers of shadow, the warriors of darkness, the saviors for whom we have prayed for so long.
Peer into my soul, bro, and you'll think totally different.
I suppose you're not entirely wrong. But we are not worthy of your reverence, nor have we any desire to be worshipped. If you would pray, pray for your children, that they may one day know a better world.
Do you notice how she's jumping into my exaltedness? She's literally like, don't pray for us, but it's like, you know, to be fair, she has been a part of some of the things that we've done, but generally I'm the one that deals with all the problems. So it's like, you're jumping on my train to get clout. It's so, oh my goodness. You know what? I'm cool with it. She's my wifey in this game. I don't even care.
I will do as you say. But please, let us at least hold a feast to celebrate your victory. You deserve that much.
Oh man. That's all I want is a feast. Don't give me gold. Don't give me big houses. Don't give me fat armor. Give me food.
We must go.
No!
For we share the same path and the same fate.
All this running around has made me hungry. Just let me eat some food, bro. Damn. I just want to eat some food.
So be it. I ask only that you hold us in your hearts, as we will hold you in ours. Now, and ever after. By the boundless dark. This I swear.
I don't know where this guy sleeps, but he probably sleeps with a picture of Y'shtola beside his bed. I guarantee it. Let me know if you disagree. Oh man, the Warrior of Darkness with his axe still bloodied. I fucking love this guy, man. I'm not wrong? I don't think so. Though it pains me to leave, it is time to return with you and the others to the Crystarium. But before we go, might I speak with you in private? I will await you in my chambers. Oh shit, she's inviting me to her bedroom. No way, dude, let's go. She wants to talk. This is exciting. It's not gonna turn out the way I think it's gonna turn out. She's gonna be like, "You got too much light. You're too bright and wonderful for us. We can't even look at you. Sunglasses does not help." Thank you for coming. I thought to keep my suspicions to myself, but after witnessing your victory at Ratika Falls, I fear to prove true, and so I must share with them with you. From the first when we met at Fort Gone, your ether has appeared, tainted, suffused with an abundance of light not unlike the Sin Eaters. When you defeated the Light Warden, I fear that the light which poured forth from it is not negated by Hydalin's blessing, rather it is absorbed into your being. Your Ranger also suspects as much, though it is unwilling to share his thoughts on the matter. One thing is certain, with every warden you defeat, the danger to you grows greater. Greater perhaps than we can imagine. If you begin to feel anything strange, anything at all, pray and inform me at once. You should hurry before the others begin to worry. Once I have sorted my things here, I will join you. I knew it. What a tease. Oh my goodness. Literally saying that I'm just too bright of soul that I literally can combust. I'm like a bomb. Forgive me for being excited. Yashola literally asked me to her bedroom, and I'm just like, God damn. You just blew my mind, and then I just got disappointed by the obvious facts that she spit. It's just really unfortunate. Excuse me. I do want to go back to the Crystarium because I feel like a lot of the dialogue in that place is really good. Sup, my bro? How's it going, Damien? I see that you're on YouTube. That's awesome. I appreciate you stopping by, man. I took one last patrol to the perimeter. A thing considered, Slither Bow remains relatively unscathed. Thanks to the antidote, all those who were poisoned will make a full recovery. Thank goodness. I would feel bad if they didn't. And with the night sky returned, their prayers have at last been answered. What are you up to? What are you doing on my stream? That's what I want to know. You don't play Final Fantasy XIV. How did you even know? Sorry to keep you all waiting. Shall we be off then? Art thou certain this is best? I think it's good that we can leave now. I think they're in a good place. I'll not deny that there is a part of me that wishes I could stay. I really feel like her and Rankar had a thing. For 2 years, I have lived within the Blessed. Learned their culture, even going so far as to adopt Master Matoya's name as my own. I but pray I did honor to it. Now is not the time to be to doubt or hesitate, or hesitation. Come, we must return to the Crystarium. Yes, let's go back to the city. I'm tired of all this fresh air. I just want some Crystarium. I mean, there's not really anything bad about it. Alright. This place is beautiful. How do I get up there? Is it like run up the steps? I can't remember. Oh wait, maybe not there. Maybe I just gotta run outside. It's been a while since I've been here. Oh, look how beautiful it is. So cool. All things considered, it is hardly surprising that Alphinaud and Alizé have yet to arrive, but we're in the Exarch. My friends, 'tis good to see you all again. Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, you made it out, man. Good for you. Alphanot, it's been a long time. I assume the presence here means that you brought word of the warden hiding in Raktika? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I obviously destroyed it. Found and slain, you say? I should have known. Elmore has but recently dispatched soldiers to all corners of Norvrant to defend them. I am glad that their efforts were wasted on the Great Wood. Speaking of Yulmore, what came of the beating of Vothri? Oh, he's a total dick. He's a chunky monkey. He likes to have temper tantrums, and he's literally like the picturette of greed. Yes, about that, it proved to be. Ugh. Exarch, you mustn't push yourself. Your time away from the tower has clearly taken his soul. Can this guy only survive in this tower? Like, is his life force connected to this Crystarium? No doubt you all are tired as well. Having traveled so far, why don't you take a much-needed rest before discussing our findings? I thought to propose the very same. After you clash with the warden, you deserve a chance to recuperate. It's settled then. We convene after everyone has time to settle in. Man, can you just give me the nitty-gritty? I just wanna know what's up. I don't need to sleep. I just want to do the thing. Fuck walking, man. I'm not doing that shit. I love the music in this game. Makes me so happy. Welcome back, sir. Return from a lengthy incursion, I take it. Well, your room has been made ready. If you take care to retire, I would. Very good. I pray you sound sleep and pleasant dreams. What looks good? We got a nut bake, a pixie. Oh my god, is this pixie pie? Is this like Sweetie Todd? I grabbed blood tomato juice the last time and a baguette. Spell speed seems like it's important, so I'm gonna do that. Pixies and pies, that's like rough. What am I doing? Did I just realize the clothes that I'm wearing? Like, what the fuck?
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me.
I actually find this really interesting. It's like, okay, so the hero of darkness is relying on me to do all the dark things, or like to bring back the darkness, but I'm actually a hero of light. So like, what does that even mean? I must stay to the course for the others, and what if it changes? What if it overwhelms me? I just suppose there's not to do but rest. You know what? I must stay the course. I feel like that's the logical answer.
True enough. Packing up and going home isn't really an option, is it? If you don't face the music here, it'll only come and find you there.
That's true.
Think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Hydaelyn being no different from any other primal.
You know, man, I honestly would believe it. It would make sense.
If so, what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will?
No, I think that there's some legitimacy to the blessing. I feel like we all have a part to play, but I feel like it's not to the extent that we thought it. So yeah, sure, they're just basically Aeons, or whatever you want to call them. But they're a higher tier, essentially. I just know that enough prayer corrupts. And there's a lot of sacrifice that goes into it as well. So what we're doing, maybe it's a little different than like the other Aeons or whatever they're called. But I feel like it's not necessarily bad either. Like, I don't know. Like, usually there's this like weird influence, but maybe it affects us differently.
Lies the Ascian stock in trade.
I don't think it's a lie, man. I think it's naive to say that it is.
All a matter of perspective, they'd have you believe.
It's true.
One man's fond memory, another's waking nightmare.
I feel like that's just life in general. I feel like, you know, people's perspectives is what dictates if it's for the good or for the bad. And even if it is for the bad, they don't really know it's for the bad. And if it's for the good, they might have different intentions. Like, I'm not really sure. I think that's just life.
I'm no saint or savior. Just another sinner. And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge.
He's just a man. Just a man who's just trying to get along in the world.
When I saw the people of Slitherbow look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, felt good. It was moments like that that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure. The quiet after the storm.
I feel like a moment of peace is super important. Especially when you've done nothing but have like your adrenaline go through the roof, and then you finally come to like this peaceful moment, and you just want to take it all in. You just want to be able to breathe because you felt like you've held your breath the entire time.
I always took comfort in that.
You know, if he's the warrior of dark and and now I'm basically the warrior of light, I don't really feel like there's too much difference between the two of us. Oh my goodness, we're going to Ulmoran's territory. I could be wrong. What are they called? Are they the Ulmorans? I feel like they are.
What did the scouts have to report?
A Steinen. I haven't seen a Steinen in ages, man. What the fuck's this guy been up to?
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
Gaius? Can someone say what his full name is? From A Realm Reborn. I'd be really impressed. Gaius, Lord, I don't remember. It's gonna drive me nuts. You're gonna have to watch one of my old streams.
The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long.
I know he's a good guy, though.
Then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Ishgardian, that's what I'm saying. No, maybe not.
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement. 'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear?
To say nothing of Black Rose. All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
I might need some insight into the Black Rose. It's been a while. I feel like they were something to do with poison. And then I recall like there was like the Black Wolf or something like that. And then he was the like basically the final boss in A Realm Reborn, and then I don't know, he changed his ways and became like the Black Wolf or something like that. And then there was like the Black Rose, which had something to do with poison, but I don't remember 100%.
Close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Gimlet Dark.
Odd. Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but...
Oh shit, sorry, I didn't mean to click skip it.
His royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host. So the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game.
The fuck are we talking about right now?
Something to consider at any rate. But come, there's work to be done.
So is there another guy in this big game of chess that we got going on here? This guy heard the whole conversation. He was like, I gotta report to my superiors.
These bloodless games make for poor sport. Mayhap if father... Nay. I am a stranger to him in this body.
Oh shit, is that what's his face? The guy with the dragon? I made a fucking YouTube short about it. It's that guy, I bet. Father, the way he talks too is like, I don't know. He's got that royal fucking way of speaking.
There's but one hand that can make me whole again.
One sec.
My enemy.
One sec. I gotta look it up. Hang on. I bet you, I'm just gonna go to my shorts real quick. I bet you anything it's this guy. Xenos Van Galvis or whatever his name is. Hang on. We're gonna do a thing here. It is this guy. What summon is this? Not the dragon. It's like, fuck, man, not again. It's got some fucking cool teeth, man. This guy.
We tower above the gods. You by your gift.
He's so fucking badass.
Now he's got the double sharing going.
The resonance. The gods shall be made to hear.
That's who that was. But holy fuck, I don't remember his like actual name. Xenos?
I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
He got a different body. That's impressive. And these guys have no idea. Oh man, there's a fight happening. I thought I was supposed to be resting and it was supposed to be peaceful. What the fuck? Oh, the music's a little intense now. When it rains, that thing looks scary. It's like a pig demon. Oh, I suspect that you might be awake. I could scarce imagine you sleeping through such a commotion. An entire host of Sin Eaters appears to be advancing upon the Crystarium. Emergency measures are being taken as we speak. Rest assured, however, that we are safe as long as you remain under the Crystal Tower's aegis. You may return to your quarters if you wish. No, dude. I'm gonna kill every single one of them because that's just what I do, bro. Yes, I thought you might be feel that way. I cannot say that your assistance would be anything less than welcome. I must remain here to disseminate information to other residents, but you are under such obligation, and thus free to aid any of the townsfolk who may be in distress. The Exedra tends to become a point of congregation in times of need, crowded with those seeking solace and companionship. You should have my personal gratitude if you would offer succor to those there. I'm not just gonna stay out of a fight, man. Like, I'm going to jump right into that shit and do everything I possibly can to fuck shit up. Let's get into it. Oh, I totally ran past where I was supposed to run. Oops. Few townsfolk are about, and you spy none who appear to be in distress. So no one seems to be having a problem. Asmid, I've only just returned from Meringue. Yet I find the Crystarium moments before being beset by Sin Eaters. Where are they coming from? This shouldn't be possible. We restored the darkness. Well, obviously they're still gonna fight for the night, so that they can return the light. Well, this is a fortunate coincidence. Brother, tell me, have you some idea why this is happening? I may, but for the moment, we need to postpone such discussions in favor of action. The Crystal Exarch is preparing to deploy a barrier around the Crystarium as we speak. Ensuring that he is able to do so should be our first concern. There are a number of instruments placed about the Crystarium that function as anchors for the barrier. I'm on my way to activate them now. In which case, 3 pairs of hands would be better than 1. Very well, I'll take the ones to the south. I shall deal with the northern apparatus, then you will handle the western too. They're ensconced on platforms extended from upper level of the Aetheryte Plaza. Sure doesn't feel like we're under attack. Everyone looks fine. Everyone's not having any problems. Life is good. What the fuck? Oh my god. How do I get to where I need to go? I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. There's like a ledge. Anyone else confused? Right? So I run straight. Oh, maybe it's up top? It might be up top. I'm just really confused at what it is I'm supposed to be doing here. How do I get to where I need to go? What the fuck? Okay, so it's on that bridge, so I need to go up a level. It's either up a level or down a level. I don't even know. I see it. Oh, the wrong fucking one. Never mind, I don't see it. Excuse me. But having a very little idea as how it functions, it appears that you have activated the device successfully. Oof. Bubble bum, bubble bum. The only thing that I could say right now is like if we're under attack, I feel like it should feel like we're under attack, so then the pressure is like there. It doesn't feel like it's really there. I feel like this is like the safest place in all the land. Shit.
Senator sighted! They're coming!
Oh, I'm actually really booking it here. Holy shit.
Excellent. The barrier is holding.
Decent.
That's good news for the Crystarian, but what of the rest of Lakeland?
Lena and the city guard have taken to the field. Thancred and the others have already joined them. Let us do the same.
We ought to join the Vanguard as soon as possible. If the number of eaters we just saw is any indication, we're facing a formidable host. Shit, we're doing a duty? Got bears, crabs, bats. What lovely weather, just what we needed. It seems the battle has already begun in earnest. Make haste. Crystarian forces are engaging the Sin Eaters of various locations across Lakeland. Assist them in defeating the Eaters before they are decimated. I don't want that to happen, so absolutely I gotta fuck them up.
Let's give it our all.
So basically just kill anything that we can. They need our help.
Help is at hand.
I got that Shadowbringers music in the background, it's so good. $10,000 damage, Jesus.
Leave the healing to me.
So far, I'm making pretty good progress right now. They're dying in like 2 spells. I need to kill this thing. Timely round plasmid. I have my hands full. See, look, literally 2 spells dead. So good. Excuse me. Oh my god, they're all on me.
You will rue the day you cross my path.
Nailed it. Most impressive trick indeed. Some hath made short work of these eaters. Who did it, I wonder? Someone we know. Hey, it's Minfilia and Thancred. There we go. Asmid, you'd be glad to know that the locals have all taken shelter. Nevertheless, we can't allow the eaters to gain any ground within. That can't be good. Oh no, these guys died. That sucks. We gotta catch up to this thing. I'll follow the leader, press onto the imperative. I'm staying with you. These eaters are too organized. They cannot merely be acting on their own. Or on instinct. Is it as we feared? Ooh, excuse me. But our task is as it ever was. Turn the tide. I'll probably end up finishing this mission, then I'm gonna hop off. No, I haven't forgotten at all.
On your feet!
Excuse me. Have care, this is no ordinary eater.
Theory and practice! If naught else will suffice, my strength is yours.
May the 12 guide you.
The stars shall grant me succor.
Let's give them a show. We can't see.
Yeah, buddy! Get it! Fucking destroyed him. she's a badass, but she's tired.
There are so many.
Uh-oh, someone's having a problem. Uh-oh.
Lena, hold on.
Hang in there, Lena.
Later.
They turned on me. What the fuck? Uh-oh. We've killed one of these things before. I don't know why I should be so worried. Oh shit, that packed quite a punch. Jesus. Oh, that wasn't good. Tanker, what the fuck? Puke blood and then just go in there fucking full bore?
This one is mine.
Specifically. Why this one? Oh. Oh man, we are fucking losing. Oh my god, that guy just took it to the face. How are we losing this fight? And all he could do is sit and watch.
A little while longer. Reinforcements are coming, remember? The captain said so. We're going to be all right.
Uh-oh. He just wants to help, but he can't.
Run! Run, damn you!
He can't hear you, dude!
The Warrior of Darkness has returned. The Bloody Knight has returned. So stay with me, eh? You can't go dying now. God damn it! Please let this work. Please let
It's
this
not
work.
happening. Nope. You just get to watch people die.
No. No, no. Stay back. Stay back.
Oh no. This is awful.
Help! Help!
Anyone?
Why did you spare me? Why? What have I done to deserve this mercy?
You're my guide, bro.
Forward! Forward! If you can still hold a sword, follow me! Wounded to the rear!
There's the reinforcements.
Weapons at the ready! Let's make this count!
Yeah, let's go.
Fight and struggle. Seek salvation by your own hands. Though the losses be grave, endure them. Though the victories be hollow, claim them.
It's not a big company, honestly. I felt like we were losing there for a second. Seems we have driven them back, for the time being at least. The wounded have been collected and are undergoing treatment now. Once they're ready to move on, or to be moved, we'll have them carried back to the Crystarium. The dead as well, of course, those bodies remain anyway. Rough. That's quite the way to end the stream, I think. Definitely intense. I felt like we were losing that fight, and then all of a sudden we started winning that fight, so that's good. But hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if you're not on YouTube and you're on Twitch, don't forget to subscribe to the channel or hit the follow button, I guess. And if you're new, I will be posting this on YouTube as well. So if you've missed anything from my streams thus far, you should be able to find it on YouTube as well. There is a playlist for it, Final Fantasy XIV streams. Check it out. And yeah, I appreciate everybody that decided to stick around. Thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to playing the next time. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers. Peace.